Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite products from the drugstore. Now, I love high-end makeup. I am all for it. I have plenty of it. But I also love drugstore makeup because it is convenient, and obviously most of it is a lot cheaper than high-end makeup, and a lot of people aren't really interested in high-end makeup, especially if you're not really interested in makeup in general. You probably just buy most of your makeup from the drugstore. So I figured that I would do this video and show you guys my top 10 products from the drugstore. They're all makeup related. None of them are like, they're not perfumes or hair products. They're all just makeup products. So with that being said, I'm just gonna jump off into it. So if you want to see my top 10 makeup products from the drugstore, then just keep watching. By the way, none of these are in order from like my favorite to least favorite. They all were pretty equal. I love them all. So I'm not really going by like 1 to 10. I'm just kind of showing you guys as a whole my top 10. So the first thing is the Revlon ColorStay makeup, which is 24 hours, and I am the normal to dry skin one. Obviously this is a foundation, and this has been raved about on YouTube so many times. I've heard so many people talk about this foundation. It is honestly worth all of the hype. I totally love this foundation. It is probably my favorite foundation from the drugstore, and one of my favorite foundations that I've even tried like in general ever. So I would say this is probably in my like top 3 favorite foundations like ever. It is a really great foundation. It is super full coverage. They have like ones for like oily skin. I am, like I said, normal to dry skin. So they have different kinds like for specific skin types. And yeah, I just really recommend this foundation. It honestly is, like I said, it's worth all the hype, and I would repurchase it a million times. I think this is probably like my 4th one, 3rd or 4th, I can't remember exactly, but yeah, I've been using it for years off and on, so I always end up going back to it even between using other foundations. Another favorite of mine is the Concealer 101 Perfect Concealer Duo in the colors green and light, and this is by Physicians Formula Cosmetics. And this is just what it looks like. It is just a regular skin toned concealer, and then it also has the green, which helps cover the redness, which is really nice for me, especially because throughout the years I have battled with acne and acne scars, so a green concealer is always a thumbs up in my book. And also I really do like the skin toned one, obviously, because I've hit pan on both of them, and I've had this for years as well, and it has lasted me so long. I probably had this for, I want to say 4 years. That is a little bit long, but it's amazing. I love both of them, and I just go back and forth between them. So I would if I didn't drop it, I would definitely recommend this if you're looking for a concealer from the drugstore. It is a little bit dry, but if you moisturize your skin really well, it's not really gonna like get cakey or patchy or anything. I always moisturize my skin, so I don't have that problem. But like I said, it definitely can get a little bit like cracky looking if your skin is very dry when you apply it. So just keep that into consideration when purchasing it and using it. But other than that, I totally love it, and I would recommend it. Okay, then we have the Instant Age Rewind, I'm in the Spanish side, the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer, and this is from Maybelline. Obviously Maybelline is a very popular drugstore brand. I think that this has also had like a ton of hype on YouTube. It is just an amazing under eye concealer. This is my 3rd one. This one is a little bit dark for me right now though. I usually get a color that is a little bit lighter than my skin tone because I like do my under eyes, and I also will use it as a highlight on like my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, my chin. But this one is a little bit dark because I got it for the summer, so I'll probably have to get one that is a little bit lighter. But I really love this, and it kind of has like a cooling sensation whenever you apply it. I think that's because it has goji berry and haloxyl. I think that's how you say it. But I think everyone has, not everyone, but a lot of people have talked about this, so I'm not going to go into a ton of detail, but it is great, and if you haven't tried it, I totally recommend it. If you're looking for an under eye concealer or just something to highlight your face with, I love it, and I would totally repurchase it a bajillion gillion times. Okay, next, it's just something basic that has really helped me these past couple months, and it is actually past month and a half. This is the Lip Medex Blistex External Analgestic Lip Protectant. I never read that whole title. It's kind of weird. And it says cooling relief for lips, restores moisture balance. And it's just like in a pot, and I used a bunch of it already, as you can see. And as soon as you put this on your lips, you feel it cooling, and I totally like chapstick like that because I feel like it's really working and getting into the cracks and just really hydrating. So this saved my lips this past like month and a half because my lips were so dry that they were actually like cracking in the corners, and it was all red, and it was like disgusting. And no matter what I did and what I used, like it would not go away. Like I would exfoliate, I would use I have the EOS lip balms, and I have I can't remember what the one is called in the little jar, but that's not the point. I would use so many things and nothing was working, so I was like, I really need something that is going to be cooling because I always know that if it's cooling, it really helps my lips. So I purchased this and I'm so happy with it. It's really cheap. I think it was like $3 for this big pot, and I apply it usually in the morning and at night, and then sometimes throughout the day if my lips are really dry. But I totally love it, and I would totally recommend it if you were looking for a really good chapstick if your lips are really dry. It also looks like a lip gloss when you put it on because it's really shiny. So it can also just be worn like if you don't have a lot of makeup on that day and you just want something on your lips, you could also just put this on. So like I said, I would totally recommend it, totally love it. It is amazing, it works fantabulously, and all that good stuff. Next, I have the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and this speaks for itself. It's obviously an eyebrow kit, and it comes with the eyebrow like cream like gel type of thing, and then it comes with the powder. I don't use the powder on my brows. I never use powder on my brows because they're just, it doesn't work. Like my brows are really thick and really dark, so I need like a cream consistency to help like hold them in place. But I use the powder as a transition color on my crease in my eye, and it works great. And then this I've obviously hit pan on. I love this eyebrow gel. I'm telling you, it is amazing. This is I think only $1.20, if even that. And it even comes with, I actually use this too, and it comes with a little brush, like an eyebrow brush that you can use. I use this occasionally. I also have other brushes, but sometimes if I'm in a rush, I'll just use this. And yeah, I just really recommend this if you're looking for an eyebrow product for your brows and you don't want to like spend a lot of money at Sephora or like Anastasia. I think that's how you say it. I always feel like I'm saying it wrong, but because I have the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I will say that I mean, I love that, but this is definitely really comparable, and honestly, it does like the same thing. So it's like you can pay, I think the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade is like $18 to $21, and this is like $1 something. So it's like, what is the better deal? I'd say this. There is a lot more product in the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, so it's probably going to last you like forever, but this is a really good dupe, and honestly, I love this just as much as I love that, so totally recommend that if you're looking for a brow, like something to fill in your brows with and you don't want to use powder. Recommend that. First one is just a little like Revlon eyeshadow, and it is in the color Coco. And the reason that I wanted to include this is because this makes a really good color for your crease if you want to like darken it up or use it as a transition color. You don't want to use a lot when you're using it as a transition color because it is a little bit dark. But I just really love it, and I see myself reaching for this quite often, so I figured that I would include it. I think these are like $4 or $5 an eyeshadow, which, I mean, isn't that great of a deal, but I just think this is something that like everyone needs, like a plain brown eyeshadow. Everyone should have that in their collection, so I figured that I would include it, and I really like it, and yeah, it's just, you know, basic eyeshadow. These are also, not all three of these are all the same thing. These are also eyeshadows, and this is the Maybelline New York Eye Studio Quads. And these are actually pretty old. I got these like in high school, but I have 3 of them, so you can obviously tell that I like them a lot. And I have number 20 Sapphire, 30 Purple Icon, and 80 Pink, and I don't know what that says. It's all cut off. I think it's Pink Persuasion. So I have like the blue, the purple, and the pink set, and obviously I hit pan on pretty much all of them. I really like these. I recommend them. They are very like creamy and satiny when you like, even if you're applying it with your finger, like it just has a really nice texture. I mean, they're obviously not amazing like high-end eyeshadows, but I think they're pretty good. And I really like the white color. As you can see, I hit pan on the white in all of them because it is an amazing inner corner highlight and also brow bone color. Also, when you're really tan, this white color looks amazing all over the lid. Like, it looks so pretty. So I've done that multiple times too. I just really recommend these eyeshadow quads if you're looking for drugstore eyeshadow quads. And then I have an eyelash glue, and this is the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive, and it is 17 fluid ounce. I've had this for like a year and a half or something like that, and it's still like going strong. But it's like one of those application things that's like a brush, so you don't have to like squeeze it out and get it all over the place. I cannot stand putting lashes on with glue that is like that, so that's why I found this one in the drugstore and I snatched it up, and I will definitely keep repurchasing this. It is just an amazing lash glue. It lasts me all day. So I totally recommend it if you're looking to start wearing false eyelashes and you don't want to like go out and like spend a ton of money, or even if you just want a new lash glue. I would recommend this one because I've never ever had a problem with it. So definitely recommend that. These liners, and they're also like, you can use them as lip liners. Some of them are, I've used a couple of them more than others, but they are the Wet n Wild Color Icon liners, and I use this one on my waterline like all the time because I always put white on my waterline, and it is seriously just amazing. I'm pretty sure these are 99 cents a piece, so it's like you really can't beat it, and I promise you guys they are worth it. Like, look at how freaking big these are. They last you forever, and they're so inexpensive, and they work so well. So the white one is just called White. This one, it is like a pretty fuchsia color, and it is called Fab Fuchsia, and I use this. I'll put it all over my lips and just use it as my lipstick. It's really pretty. This one is Willow, and it is just like that Kylie Jenner kind of like nudish, like dark deep nude, and I use this one a lot. As you can see, it's like way more down than all of my other ones, but I totally recommend that as lip liner. And also this red one. This one is in Berry Red, and it is just a really pretty red. You can also use this as like a lipstick. Just line your lips with it, put it all over your lips, and you are good to go. I recommend all of those. I really just don't think you can beat it for the price and the quality. So if you're looking for new lip products or eyeliners, check out the Wet n Wild Color Icon ones because you can't beat it. Last but not least, these are also something that has like been really hyped up, and I totally think they are worth the hype. They are the NYX Butter Glosses. I have two. I have them in, where does it say the names? Oh, it's on the bottom. Tiramisu, which is this one, and it's like a darkish nude, kind of like also the Kylie Jenner. And then this one is Creme Brulee, and it's not pink. It looks pink compared to the Tiramisu one. It is just a really like light nude. But they're both nudes. This one's just darker, this one's lighter. I love them both. I love nude colors, so I wanted like both of the nude glosses. But yeah, I really have been meaning to get more of these. It's just, you know, your girl's in college and can't always afford everything she wants. But yeah, I totally recommend these. If you were thinking about getting them, like have heard a million people talk about them, I would say go out, get them, because you will not regret it. And yeah, I just really, really like them. So yes. that is all 10. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that you found this useful. I figured that it would be useful to some of you who love makeup but don't always have the money to afford the higher end makeup, because girl, trust me, I understand. I'm in the same boat half the time. So hope you guys enjoyed, and please subscribe if you haven't. It really means a lot to me. I recently hit over 600 subscribers, and I'm so grateful and thankful and all those words, and I just really appreciate it. And yeah, it really does mean a lot to me. So if you guys could subscribe if you haven't, I really appreciate it, and I promise I will not let you down with my future videos. So anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.